Seventh and eighth grade, mostly eighth grade. How are you guys doing? We're looking at the Iliad. Get ready. Buckle up, buckaroo. So where we stopped in the Iliad, we stopped around here when Hector was thinking about Helenus or Helenos, who is this person who has instructed him to go to Troy and to say, "We need you guys to make some sacrifices and pray to the gods. Help us out, man." And we're following up on that, okay? And I want to turn your attention to a couple different parts. So we're on page 97. Okay. I like this part. Remember, we're talking about how Hector and Achilles are contrasted in this book and through the rest of the epic poem. This paragraph here. Hector in a loud voice addressed the army, "You great-hearted Trojans, and you, our heroic allies. Be vigorous fighters. Defend the city from outrage while I go to Troy and tell our elders and wives to pray to the gods and promise them sacrifices." Oh, interesting. So what I think that this passage, what makes it special, okay? What makes it special is this part, to defend the city from outrage. He's interested in preserving the city. He's interested in, look at this, "You great-hearted Trojans. Protect the city." He goes to tell our elders and wives. Because look, Hector is interested in the well-being of the city of Troy. He's interested in the protection of all people there, the women, children, old people, and he is also proud of these Trojan heroes. And so this is a great example of Hector caring about, Hector cares about society, dude. So Hector cares about society, unlike Achilles. So Hector, well, I guess you could argue that Achilles does care about society, but definitely not as much as Hector, because Hector is motivated to protect and to do these things to protect the Trojans, because he wants to protect the soldiers, he wants to protect the city, and he wants to protect the elders and wives and children. Okay, so that's really important for us to see. That's his motivation and what he does. And that's not the case for Achilles. Achilles doesn't care about that so much. Okay, we're going to go on for a second. Glaucus, you should read. I'm going to tell you why you should read this, but I'm just kind of finding some places I want to highlight. This is where Glaucus and Diomedes are about ready to fight, and they're both introducing themselves. And we see this is Glaucus speaking on page 98, and it's really fascinating because it's some absolutely beautiful language. I like this part in particular. Look. Men come and go just like the leaves in their seasons. The wind scatters one year's leaves in the ground, but the forest bursts with new buds as soon as springtime arrives. And it is the same with men. One generation comes to life while another one passes away. And so this is really cool. This is the beautiful language that Glaucus used in introducing himself to Diomedes. What they're essentially doing is like kind of asserting their dominance on the battlefield via their lineage and their heritage. It's like smack talk. This is like ancient Greek, ancient Trojan smack talk. They're saying, "Look, I'm the best one here, blah, blah, blah." But I like this part especially because I think that we could derive some moral lessons from that. Just how things come and go is the same with people, right? Kind of the seasons of life, the seasons of heroes. And he kind of says, "But if you insist on my lineage, I'll tell you." He's kind of saying, "I'm here now." It's all about the present. Glaucus and Diomedes are both very, very present people. They're in this, in the present. They're centered, which is cool. And then what we're going to see happen, and I really would like you to read this because it's just beautiful, beautiful language, and it's very cool to hear them talk. And then what you probably remember was a good refresher, but we're going to see Diomedes is overjoyed because he realizes that they're friends. He realizes their fathers knew each other. And I want you to think about that, and I want you to especially think about this paragraph here at the bottom with the exchange of armor and what this says about Diomedes and Glaucus in their comparison to Agamemnon, who's basically the one who wants them to fight and kill everybody, yet they're able to find camaraderie on the battlefield. So good luck with that. Have fun. It's an excellent, one of my favorite portions of the text. Again, pay special attention to the language that Glaucus uses in Diomedes, because it's really, it's insightful about them as characters, okay? And they're important characters. And then, of course, remember Hector and his comparison to Achilles. He's interested in society, in the well-being of society. He's interested in family. Achilles is not motivated by the same things. Until next time.